Hello, my name is Tessy Ilozue. I'm the lead mental health and relationship therapist and coach at Love and Light Therapy. I'm based in Abuja, Nigeria, and today I am privileged to share this space with you because someone so dear to me, Sanam from Yes You Can, decided that putting up together a leadership bootcamp would be worth it, and she's aligned this bootcamp with the SDGs, okay? And there's nothing more dear to me than to have the opportunity to share with the world about my field, about the things that I care about. And mental health is something that this isn't just a job for me. This is something that I am passionate about, and I want the world to be mentally well. I want the world to have mind wellness. And so because of that love and that endearment that I have, I will be sharing with you today something very small in alignment with the SDG 3, which is good health and well-being, okay? And that of course has to do with our personal growth and transformation. So what I want to talk to you about today in a few minutes, just lend me your time, I know you're not going anywhere because you're watching me right now, is how important self-discovery is. And now, so every time you hear self-discovery, people always assume, oh, I know myself. Like, what else is there to know about me? What am I discovering about myself? What you don't know is that you are, I don't want to use the word complicated, but you are deeper than you think you are. You are not complex, but beautifully woven. Let's put it that way, okay? There's a way that the human mind is put together. What if I told you right now that the reason you're listening to me and probably having a lot of other thoughts while you're listening to me right now is because there's something more complex that you're not aware of, which is your brain. Your brain has the ability to do a lot of things, but your brain also plays a crucial part in who you are. Now, when a child is born, this child is born like a canvas, just like a canvas, okay, for those that paint. A canvas is a piece of frame. It's usually white, and sometimes it's cream color, comes in a rectangle or a square shape, and it's for painters, okay? So what they basically do is you get the canvas, you put it on something, and you begin to paint whatever painting you want to do. When a child is born, when you were born, you were like a plain canvas, nothing on it. Your parents get the opportunity to paint on that canvas. The very first set of people that get the opportunity to paint on that canvas are your parents. And when they do that, whatever they have conceived, whoever they are, the influence they have, the thoughts they have, what they think you should be, how they behave, is all written and painted on that canvas. And so when you go around your day after you have left their home, maybe at 18 or 16, depends on how long you get to spend with your primary caregiver or your parents, okay? Because some people have guardians instead of parents, you know, for some circumstances that they may have passed through. So when you get to live in the world, you are seeing the world through the lenses of what your parents painted on that canvas. So you are that picture that they painted. And sometimes when you look at that picture, there are things, there are behaviors that you actually do that you don't like. Now, the question will be, so can I change anything about myself? Because so many times people say things like, this is who I am, I can't change it, but that's not true. You can't change anything because your reality is actually what you call your personality, is your personal reality. So you can change that personal reality to become something else. And that's what I want to talk to you about. So how do you discover yourself? How do you find yourself? How do you repaint that canvas to something that can serve the world, something that can become better, something that can influence society? One of the ways you do that is by asking yourself some very crucial questions about where you are. So you want to ask yourself, where I'm at right now, am I fulfilled? Am I happy? Like, if I were to go and meet my maker today, will I be happy with the life I've lived? Am I living a fulfilled life? That's the first question you want to ask yourself. The second question you want to ask yourself is, what 3 things would I want to do at the end of my life if I found out today that I was going to die, I was going to leave this earth, and I had just 3 days? What 3 things would I do? That's the second question you want to ask yourself. It will amaze you that the 3 things you're going to talk about are actually the most important things to you, and that's what you should be focusing on right now. Whatever comes to mind while you watch this video, that's exactly what you want to put down and begin to work on, because it means that out of everything in the world, those 3 things matter to you at the end of your life, which means they should matter to you right now. The third question you want to ask yourself is, what do I have on my inside that I can serve the world with positively and make a change? If I didn't have anything, what do I know that I have? What am I confident that I have that I can serve the world with? If I were to answer that question, I would say I have my mouth and I have the love for people and for mental wellness. And so I am going to do everything that I can, just like I am doing here at the Leadership Bootcamp with Yes You Can. I am sharing my knowledge and I'm showing you what matters in life as regards you as a person. Those three questions, amongst many other questions, are the three questions I want to leave you with today. So even as you begin your journey to self-discovery, remember you don't have to do this alone. You don't have to. That's why we are here. That's why there are people who are professionals in the field. They are mental health therapists. I'm one. I take clients from all over the world. But more importantly, I want you to take that first step and start to ask yourself these three questions I have asked you. And when you get the answers of these questions, the next thing you want to do is see if you can get a therapist close by. Find a mental health professional close by. Go and talk to that person so you can begin to figure out your life. When you discover yourself, the world is so much brighter. The colors are so much brighter. And guess what? You get to color your community. And when your community is colored because of you, you bring so much joy and you bring so much love. This is all I've come to share with you today. I hope that you are able to take this in, and of course, if you have any questions or anything, you can reach out to Yes You Can and request for maybe more conversation or even a one-on-one conversation, and I'll be willing to take that. I want to use this opportunity to thank Sanam of Yes You Can. I'm really indebted to you for this opportunity to share, and I do hope that for everyone who is listening, you will take these words from me today and become a better person. Thank you for listening to me. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. Bye.